Well, since there's no sign of any Series 13 news coming anytime soon, I thought it was time to talk about some classic Who stuff. So I'm going to talk about one of the new classic Who box sets which I just got. Well, looks like that video idea's gone in the bin. So, Series 13 finally provides some news. And it's not news, it's news that there will be news, but we now have a date for said news. And there's news! Hooray for news! And what is said news? Well, as you've seen in the photo, which I've just kind of shown, there is going to be a Comic Con panel on the Sunday, the 25th of July. And more than that, they have said that Mandip Gill, Jodie Whittaker, Chris Chibnall, John Bishop, and a very special surprise guest will be on the panel. And obviously, there's going to be a lot of debate over who that person is going to be. So, I guess this whole video's purpose should be discussing who that person could be. And I'll admit, I'm a bit late onto this, as a lot of YouTubers in the Doctor Who community have kind of discussed this already. A lot of people have made posts about it on social media. But I've had time to kind of hear what people think it is, listen to all the theories, and I'm just going to discuss what it probably could be. Like 3 or 4 ideas in my head. Okay, so number 1. Who do I think this could be? Who is the most likely? The thing in my head, which I really think it will be, is the next Doctor. I think it could be the 14th Doctor, which would be amazing and would be so cool and would be so ridiculous to have the new Doctor next to Jodie Whittaker in a kind of press conference panel kind of thing, which would be really weird, but you know, because usually you don't have them kind of sharing the limelight a bit, because that kind of what it would be like. But I think it'd be a really cool way to announce it. Number 2, who also could it be? Well, another big chance it could be just a major guest star coming back. Now, obviously, some people have said it could be John Barrowman, which would be a bit odd considering what's happened in 2021 surrounding him. And I don't think it will be. I don't think he's going to be in the new series. It would be really bad if he was. It'd be bad PR from the BBC. But considering he got kicked out of Time Fracture, I don't think it will be him. I think they're smart enough to not do that. Some people have also theorised along the same lines that it could be Catherine Tate, because obviously she was rumoured to be filming for Doctor Who, but her agent denied everything. And obviously there's rumours that she has some sort of connection to John Bishop's character, Dan. I think that's all a bunch of, rubbish, and I don't think it's her. Number 3. Who also could it be? Well, if it's a very special surprise guest on the Comic Con panel, I've heard some people suggest that it could be Sacha Dhawan. I think this is rubbish. I think because we know he's the Master. That's not a special guest. It's someone who's part of the cast, and it's not a shock that he could be part of Series 13. I expect him to be in Series 13, so I don't see that as a surprise. So yeah, that's a real kind of no chance. That shouldn't be. If they think that's a very special surprise guest, then really they aren't understanding the fandom, and they are kind of teasing us into something which will be a disappointment when the top of the hype would be the next act to play the Doctor. That's the top of what it could be, Okay, there's a 4th option as well. It could just be Jo Martin, and it could be announcing that she has a part to play in the new series, which I think she has to. I really want her character to be explored more. First of all, because I really like her performance. Second of all, because, well, her character doesn't make sense as a pre-Hunt Doctor since she has a police box. And if Chris Chibnall doesn't understand that, then really he isn't as big a Doctor Who fan as he makes himself out to be, because she has a police box. Therefore, she has to be post-Hartnell, So it just makes no sense. Another chance if it's Jo Martin, could Jo Martin be playing the 14th Doctor? Could that overlap with my first suggestion? That would be amazing. We'll have to see and find out, but at the moment these are all just discussions, but God, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Another thing that it could be is potentially a returning Doctor. This is something which people have said, because this man ends up in Doctor Who news all the time. He's been rumoured to be in Series 11, Series 12, and now Series 13. David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. Could he return? As someone who loves the 10th Doctor. He was my Doctor. I grew up with him. I really don't want him to come up right now because Jodie should be allowed to kind of give a performance because I don't think her Doctor has really cemented herself yet. So she really needs that chance to do it on her own. And bringing the 10th Doctor in would just bring comparisons in, going, wow, wasn't Doctor Who great then? It's bad now. That's what would happen. That's what the fan base would do, or some of the section of the fan base would do. She should really be given her own limelight, which I guess is another argument to kind of get rid of the Roof Doctor and not involve her, but she needs to kind of elaborate on her story. So she's needed. The 10th Doctor is not needed. You know, the 60th is in 2023. We can wait for that. You know, we don't need returning Doctors until the special, if there is a special, but by God, there should be. So those are all of the ideas I've got from, you know, listening to what other people have to say. Hopefully it's the 14th Doctor, because that would be an amazing announcement. That's exactly the kind of massive news that we expect. Alongside this, obviously, we're probably going to get a trailer, which is brilliant. We're probably going to get like posters and more news. They'll probably confirm the Sontarans and the Weeping Angels. I think they should, because it's pretty much obvious to everyone concerned who looks at news that they're in the new series. Sorry for spoiling that. If you really try and keep away from spoilers, I'm really sorry. But hey ho, like there's a lot of like leaked images, so they're definitely in the new series. But yeah, that should be really exciting. Sadly, I won't be able to cover it imminently on the day it comes out, because on the Sunday, the 25th of July, I will be at a festival in Sheffield. So yeah, I'm not exactly going to be in the right frame of mind to post anything. The Monday, obviously, I'll probably be hungover and I'll be getting back like in the afternoon because I live in Hertfordshire. So that's going to be a bit of a weird one. So maybe 2 days afterwards, I can do a video on, you know, all the news that which we've got. So, or maybe separate them into a few. I don't know. I'll figure it out when that happens. I've got 2 weeks to think about that. So I'll get back to everyone on that. But yeah, that's all the news we've got from a recent announcement. So there is no news, but there is news that there is going to be news. That is big news for Doctor Who fans, because we've heard nothing about Series 13 since the announcement of Dan after Revolution of Daleks. So this is big news. Hopefully I'll see you later.